So guys, in this example, in this demonstration, I want to show you the latest update of version 10.9.4. I have introduced some Bezier curves, what we can see already right in here. So yeah, we now have really nice looking curves, not the zigzaggy lines anymore, which is really helpful. We also have a new option where we can choose in which channels we want to draw our curves, our dynamic curves. And we also have some sort of phrasing. What I mean by that is not a simulation. This is nothing that is AI generated or some sort of, it's no simulation which takes calculation power during the playback. It's just an algorithm that manipulates the curve itself. So I will crank up the resolution, and I've activated this phrasing, and I put all sliders down to 0. And this is essentially what we had in the last update. We have a linear interpolation between all those anchors. And that means this activating doesn't change anything as long as those sliders are at 0. But what I have also introduced is some sort of stress factoring. And what I mean by that is when a pitch gets changed, a real player needs to move his body, move his hand, move his fingers to reach the new note, the new pitch with his fingers. So for example, on a violin. And this will introduce inconsistencies over time. It will not be perfect. A human cannot do that. So this thing that I called stress factoring is mimicking that, or I will not say simulating, but it will introduce some sinus curved noise into that. So when I raise this stress factor now to 100, you see we have a different curve now. It's not straight anymore. This is because of the distance calculations of the equation, which lies between each pitch and direction and intensity and so on. So this is really nice. So for demonstration purposes, when I change them all to the same pitch, we have a straight line again. So the behavior or the direction gets changed by distance of the pitch to some sense. The more the pitch is away, the interval is away, the more stress it will introduce. So this is really nice. What we also have is some sort of, I call it human intensity. This is nothing more like a noise modifier. It creates noise on the curve, nothing fancy, and both values of course will work together. And what we also have is the phrasing intensity, PHR intensity slider, which is nothing more like an ease in, ease out functionality. So when I crank this up, you see that the bow is looking, or the curve is looking more natural compared to a real bow, because when a player plays the bow, it will always start and accelerate, will reach a very high speed depending on the playing style, will reach at highest speed in between and will decelerate at the end at some sort. Sometimes it's very short, sometimes it's very harsh, or very long. When the bow it's played very slow, you have this typically ease in, ease out that you can even see with your eyes. So, and this is something that takes this into account, but it's not a simulation. It's just some sort of mimicking that. But bottom line, it really helps to make the sounding experience more realistic. Of course, you can change those things by hand later on. But yeah, it's working really nice. What I have not shown in the past tutorial or in the past demonstration is something that I need to mention, because I already have received a question in regard to that. We always need to have a note in order to have an end anchor, because the calculation is always forward from left to right. That means when I delete this note, this anchor cannot be calculated, because Reaper is looking into the notation events. And for a notation event, you always need a note. There's currently no way around that functionality, because it's hard-coded in Reaper. So we have to have a note somewhere. Maybe we can do a really short note. We could, for example, do a really short note in here and can move those there, and then we would have this. But of course there would be a note at the end, so you can, when the curve is created, you can delete that. I don't found another way to do it like that at the moment, or you draw it by hand, so it's up to you. But writing a short note to indicate or to help with this situation is the only solution I found at the moment. So I hope all this functionality will excite you. It really excites me, because it takes a lot of manual work that I need to do by hand. And yeah, it really helps to make the playback a lot better. So I hope you have fun with that, and yeah, leave a comment. Maybe you have some ideas to improve that I don't know or that I not even thought about. So leave a comment on Reddit, on YouTube, wherever you want, or send me a message directly. And yeah, maybe we can introduce more functionality to that. And it's really awesome. Of all the feedback that I have received so far with messages, that really a lot of people are really excited about this functionality inside of Reaper. So I wish everyone a great day, and we hear us again on the next update.